Booper. Here we go. Okay, this looks interesting. So today, I have a few games we're going to be playing. It's a visual novel night again. This first one up, I found, and I liked the character design. It's called 14 Days with You. As always, I didn't look into it. I read the first paragraph on the website, and I don't know a whole lot about it. It's a yandere game, I think. Because I like to give a full, honest reaction. So let's jump in. 14 Days with You. Okay, so what do we got here? Hello there. Yep, that is the date and time. Wow. Changed my icon somehow. Password's _777 with a 0. Binary code. Beneath the sticky note, what else? You're in Haruko's DMs. I'm insane. We are not the same. 14 Days with You is still a demo. Okay, so yeah, we're playing a demo. Oh, is this the actual creator? That's cool. Also, yeah, they have a... I saw you can buy the DLC, which allows you to, it unlocks, like, some spicy moments in the game. I saw. That was something else I saw. I can create my character? Ooh, okay. So I have a chin or no chin? Do I go with chin, no chin? What do I think? Do I have a good enough jawline for chin? I don't know. I think I have a chin. I think I have a good chin. Eyes. Or no lashes at all. I guess probably... That's probably the most accurate for me. And then my eyes are kind of somewhat greenish. So I'd say probably like that olive green color. Hair. Oh yeah, that's me. Oh, we can have thick thighs. Unfortunately, I don't have thick thighs. Would you want to be called Angel or Meteor? Oh, pronouns are he. Oh, we have a first and a last name? I see, okay, that's cool. We can give ourselves a first and a last name. So my first name is Booper. And my last name is Hero. There we go. Straight and short, brunette, hazel eye color. I'm a librarian, apparently. Oh, they're not doxing us, luckily. Known affiliates. Okay. And I have an unknown family. Wow. I'm an orphan. Alright, characters customized. Next up. Booper. Huh? Let's get that off the screen. I see. Can I do full screen here? I guess not. I can't wait to officially meet you. Who is this? And in other news, the remains of yet another body has been pulled out of the lake. Blue Moss. Out of Lake Blue Moss, making it a total of 4 unidentifiable victims this past year. Authorities believe that... Stifling a groan with the rim of my coffee cup, I fish around for the remote lodge between the cushions and turn off the TV. I wasn't about to let some morbid headline damper the start of my cheerful morning, especially considering how today was going to be my first day at work after finally getting that hard-earned promotion. I mean, sure, stacking and sorting through books at a library might not have been my dream job or even my first choice of places to work after moving back. But the pay was nice, my coworkers were friendly, and the building was located within the the perfect walking distance of my apartment. There was even this adorable little bakery along the way that served the best shortcakes and croissants known to mankind. And the manager there always loved to hand out small freebies whenever I stopped by. It still beats living in the city, though. Honestly, I wasn't even sure why I left my hometown in the first place. The fast-paced hustle and bustle lifestyle of the city just wasn't what I was longing for whenever I stared out the window of sleepless nights. And the people there were always rude and indignant. It was nothing like Cortland Bay, where everyone felt like a close-knit family, and the air smelled like the sea rather than pollution. And sure, the local crime rate might be getting out of hand as of late, and there might be a few things for me to do here. Oh wait, hold up. Oh, I can full screen. I can see you. Still a whip, hehe. Huh? What? Okay, that's nice. I am full screen now. But my new job keeps me busy, and I prefer spending time alone at the beach over visiting shady bars with people I barely consider friends. In fact, setting my mug onto the table, I reach into my pocket and pull out my phone. A notification from Moth, my online friend, pops up, so I tap on the screen to read their message. Moth, huh? Let's find out who Moth is. What greets me is an adorable sticker of some anime character giving me a thumbs up, as well as a short message that says, "Good luck today," underneath. Moth had always been adamant about showing their endless support for me, even after 5 years of friendship, curse memes, and late-night video calls. And even though I would never admit it out loud, I was truly grateful to have someone like them in my life. Pulling up the keyboard, I began to type a response to their message. Say thank you, send back another sticker, reply later, send a meme with 0 context. What kind of friend are we with this person? What kind of friend do I want to be? I have no background. I would do this. Without missing a beat, I open up the image gallery with practice fingers and send back a blurry picture of a worm in a bag of crisps with the word sexy written in glitter font. That is so me! I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I definitely would do something like that. Not even 5 seconds pass before Moth quicks back with a response of their own. This time sending their own cryptic meme of a frog sitting on a slice of bread. Oh my god, we're on the same wavelength. No wonder we're best friends. Is that butter? I can't believe it's not butter. Before I can ask, a gray chat bubble pops up once more, indicating that Moth was still typing another message. Aw, that's a cute little, little character profile picture. By the way, did you see the latest AOG episode? AOG. I heard Haruko got an outfit change. Oh, Haruko. Spoil it for me. Did it really change his hairstyle as well? Or did he really change his hairstyle as well, or was it really just his sorcerer outfit? I can't call myself his spouse if I don't even know whether he changed his look or not. I was wondering if... I saw AOG and I was like, is that supposed to be Attack on Giants? I was right. I should have said it out loud just to prove it, but whatever. Attack on Giants, or AOG as Moth liked to call it, is a popular anime series that we recently became obsessed with, and Haruko is one of the main characters from the show. He's a sorcerer from the Shizuka clan, and is widely known for his shy, empathetic, and airheaded demeanor. And as of late, his unique hairstyle has become a trending topic within the anime community. Is that like a reference to Attack on Titan? Is it what? Was there a character that changed their hair? Or is this a unique situation? Is this like Mikasa, probably? Because didn't she change her hair her hair kind of changed in season 4? Maybe. I'm not sure. Now that thinking about it, what hairstyle did Haruko have in the latest episode of AOG? Well, if this is Mikasa, then she'd have short hair. He cut it short. Let's have a funeral. Rest and rip to his luscious pink locks, but gone but not forgotten. By the way, I don't mean to change the subject, but didn't you say last night that we were gonna head to work at 8 a.m.? Because it's like almost 9:30 where you are right now. Right? Or am I just dumb and got those time zones mixed up again? LOL. Look at the time displayed on my phone. I immediately let out a string of curses and leaped to my feet. Shit. Grabbing the coat that I had carelessly strewn across the back of a sofa earlier, I quickly shrugged it on before making a beeline towards the front door. Before I leave, however, I spare myself one final glance in the poorly hung mirror in the hallway. Hopefully the outfit I chose was appropriate for my job. Alright. Wait, what job do we have that matters? Something cutesy, something comfy, alternative, professional, trendy, casual. Well, I'm the type to dress comfy for sure. So I'll do that. Oh, please. Climbing shelves and carrying stacks of books while wearing something stiff and uncomfortable? Yeah, no thanks. Oh, I work at the library. That's right. My thing said I was a librarian. I completely forgot about that. I put the sleeves of my sweater down and smooth out the folds and give myself an appreciative nod in the mirror. But enough of that. I can check myself out another time. Hastily, I smooth out the wrinkles and pick off a stray piece of lint from my sleeve before I finally head out the front door. I almost catch my coat on the door handle in the process. With a grumble, I tug on the fabric of my coat before slamming the door shut with a little too much force than necessary. Even trying to insert my key came up a bit of a struggle, and I had to fight the urge to yell in frustration as I attempt to lock my door. Seriously? Why don't that lazy bum of a landlord do something about this? Oh, that's the worst. Oh, I hate landlords. I hate landlords. All the time. I swear, I've complained about this at least 4 times this month. Oh, hello. Who are you? I see you're Violet. Oh, hey there, Booper, looking good. Well, thank you. Thank you. Put myself together comfily. My neighbor, Violet, practically beams at me while she fishes through her pocket for her own apartment key. Resting on her hip was yet another potted plant. I found myself wondering where she was going to put it this time. I was almost entirely convinced that her whole apartment had been turned into a greenhouse at this point, considering how her balcony was practically filled to the brim with different kinds of plants, greenery, and other various kinds of flora. But I wasn't about to complain or anything. The fragrance that wafted in with the wind always smelled floral and earthy, and it did well to mask the smell of smoke and burnt food whenever I tried to cook. Love the shoes, by the way. The color really complements your aura this morning. You'll have to let me peek inside your closet sometime. I've been looking for some new inspiration lately. Especially with winter around the corner. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Oh, back to you. I wonder what the symbol does. Her voice pulls away from my thoughts. I notice how the growling smile on her face doesn't seem to falter. Well, let's find out what it does. Oh, it's just my phone. Okay. Oh, I have a tracker on people? Stop interfering with my walks, Tio. I swear I'll mace you again. In my house spouse era, don't at me. Open the profile app to get started. Oh, I can update my status? No, I'm not updating it. What is this? What is that? Okay, these are cool, I guess? That's just me. Which one of these feels my vibe? Let's go this one, sure. Let's do that. Oh, you can update yourself in general. Okay. Cool. I got a new, thing. Oh, I have a work group chat, apparently. Whip. I'm still doing something with this. Okay. I have social medias. Her voice pulls away from my her voice pulls me away from my thoughts, and I notice how the growing smile on her face doesn't seem to falter. Ah, I could not read. I did this already. Can you go away? Thank you. Wow, Violet sure was extra chirpy this morning. I wonder if she'd let me borrow some of that energy. In response, I shoot my neighbor a grin of my own, and it was apparently enough to brighten her mood even more than it already was. What exactly are you holding? Is that another plant? It's nice to see you again. Sorry, Vi, I'm in a rush. Is that another plant? Oh yeah, this is Charlie. I'm thinking about putting her next to Whitney. Great, she names her plants. Well, let's not judge. It's fine. Oh, I almost forgot. I've been meaning to ask you this, but when are you going to tell me when were you going to tell me that you were seeing someone? Well, I didn't even know that. So, this is news to me as well, Violet, to be honest with you. Huh? A knowing look pulls at her features as Violet continues to fiddle with the lock on her door. What are you talking about? Come on, don't act like you didn't just have a guy over last night. I saw him leaving when I took Kathy out for a walk. I'd be more worried about my neighbor taking her plants, named plants, out on a walk at night. But the thought of someone leaving an apartment seemed to set off way more alarm bells. I give Violet a concerned look as she picks up on it almost immediately. You don't remember? Don't tell me you were drunk or something. No. With a huff, she gives up on trying to unlock the door. It seems as though we both shared the same problem with our apartment locks, and places her potted plant on the ground before slowly making her way towards me. Okay. Tall guy? Wearing a dark slasher hoodie? Probably into either alt fashion or bondage with the crazy amount of belts and loops wrapped around his leg? No, doesn't ring a bell. I don't know. Ring any bells? I just said no. No, last night I was just catching up on some TV shows and talking with my friend. No one came here. Even if they did, I wouldn't have heard them. I would have heard them. My place isn't really that big anyway. Really? But I was so sure it was your door. Am I in danger? That's a little concerning. That there's just people at my door. In suspicious clothing. A hand rests on her cheek in a thinking manner before she pouts up at me, seemingly giving in for now. Well, alright then, maybe it was somebody else's apartment. I mean, it's always so dark in those hallways at night. Honestly, what is our landlord doing? Would you mind if I check in with security downstairs later? I'd give me some peace of mind. Yeah, that's fine. Alright then, thank you. Well, I got some plants to water and some MMOs to raid in, so... Violet lets out one last huff before she picks up her plant. What did she name this one again? And goes back to unlocking her door. Charlie, right? Yeah, it was Charlie. Or was that the other one? No, this was Charlie. This was Charlie. Good talk, I guess. Even if it was kinda awkward, hee hee. Yeah, sure. See you later, bye. Slipping past my neighbor and into the cramped hallway, I quickly make for the stairs. When will they fix that broken elevator and break into a slight jog? I really hate when people tell me I've been awkward. It just ruins my night. Or it just ruins my whole day. Like, really. Also, what are these? Oh. Thankfully, the weather was rather cool today, and the shoes I chose weren't going to leave me with blisters by the time I reached the library. Okay, we're at the library. The smell of old paper coffee and soft incense floods my sense as I step through the library's glass doors. The melodic chimes alert the woman at the reception desk of my arrival, and I watch as she tucks a strand of stray blonde hair behind her ear as she turns around to greet me. Good morning, Eleanor. Oh, hello. Oh! You look like Cinderella. She looks surprised for some reason before her expression morphs into a soft smile, and she beckons me closer with a nod of her head. Eleanor is one of my coworkers here at Cortland Bay Library, and one of the very few people here who actually gets the work done. And although she's notorious for being rather scatterbrained, she more than makes up for it with her caring and dotted attitude towards everyone. But her nurturing personality can get rather overbearing at times, and I often find myself having to step away to get some breathing room. Nevertheless, she's charming to work with, and I appreciate her always looking out for me. After all, who knows what my sleeping schedule would have looked like without her help. Booper, just on time, I printed out your... Wait, where did I... Her expression turns into a slight panic as she spins on her heels. I silently watch with amusement as she shuffles through the various books and stacks of papers lining her desk. Where did I leave it? Ah, here it is. Spinning around once more, Eleanor comes back and hands me a sheet of paper with the word schedule printed in big bold letters. I take it from her grasp and give the sheet a once over. Is she being passive aggressive right now? Really, Eleanor? I show up late one time and you're handing me the schedule? Oh my god. Okay, I see what kind of person you are. Well, it looks like I'm going to be busy for the next few weeks, but I guess Eleanor doesn't seem to share the same disdain as me, judging from the playful look plastered on her face. So, how does it feel to no longer be the one in charge of stacking books all day long? Although, you'll still have to work the front desk from time to time, though, unfortunately. I offer a weak smile at her words before rounding the corner and placing my bag under the desk, and as I begin to pull out some of my belongings, the front door chimes again, letting everyone know that another patron has come in. Figuring Eleanor has it all covered, I leave the customer to her as I go back to preparing everything for the day. But as I turn around to check on her, I notice she has already finished greeting the customer and was on her way back to her own desk across from mine. As if sensing my gaze, she spins around in her office chair and flashes me a teasing grin. Looks like he's back again. Who's he? Who's this he we're talking about? Eleanor gives a soft chuckle as she inclines her head to the direction of the person she was talking about. You know, that new guy? I don't know when he started showing up here in the Bay, but he always comes in and rents out the books you recommend on the display window. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say he has a little crush on you. Especially with that outfit you got on, it makes you look rather handsome, so I can't really fault him for staring. In my comfy old little clothes? Aw, you shucks. Come on. Okay. Because he was staring. Oh. A lot. Oh. Snorting, I push Eleanor's office chair so that she's facing the other way and focus my attention back to the papers in front of me. What was with everyone today? Always smiling, gossiping about other people, and meddling in businesses that wasn't their own. It was bad enough that I had to deal with a potential intruder, but I doubt my deadbeat landlord is going to do anything about it. I might need to buy a stronger lock on my way home from work, maybe even some kind of alarm system, but would the stores still be open by then? All of a sudden, I get pulled backwards as Eleanor playfully wheels my chair around and leans over my shoulder and softly speaks into my ear. Would you look at that, lover boy? Would you look at that? Lover boy in aisle 8 needs some help, it seems. She nods in the direction of the red light flashing above the bookshelf, signaling to the staff that someone in the row needed assistance. Okay. With a sigh, I reluctantly stand up and make my way over. I already knew for a fact that Eleanor wasn't going to help them herself, so I begrudgingly began to make my way towards aisle 8 alone. Well, great. I knew better than to glance back at her, though, knowing full well that my teasing coworker would be sporting the biggest grin on her face at my misfortune. Figures. Ducking around the corner and into the aisle, I was immediately met with a broad backside that was covered by what had to be the comfiest looking cardigan I'd ever seen. Oh my god. I love my cardigans. The person to whom it belonged to, however, hadn't seemed to notice me yet, so I awkwardly clear my throat and absent-mindedly shift my weight from one foot to the other. Ahem. Oh, who are you? Ah! That is a very comfy looking cardigan. I would wear that for sure. He seems to jump at the sudden noise before sheepishly turning around to face me immediately. I was taken aback by his soft demeanor, doe-like eyes, and imposing height. Yeah, I would too. So this was the guy who always rented out my recommended books on the display window, huh? He definitely fit the aesthetic of a cozy literature-loving lover needing a good book. His pink hair also reminded me of Haruko, an anime character I had recently been obsessed over with Moth during our late-night video calls. In fact, even the overcut and style appeared vaguely similar to his. So he's like my real-life dream guy, I guess. He's finally real. How would you feel if you were in love with a fictional character and then you met someone that looked just like him? That'd be insane, honestly. But then again, this hairstyle could have been trending right now or something, and I just so happened to be the last to know about it. But, now that I really had a good look at him, which proved difficult considering his towering height, this stranger also seemed to bear a near-perfect picture resemblance to the male lead from this webcomic I was reading. It was called Always With You, and it involved the main character meeting the love of his life at a... Oh. Such an interesting appearance. Very Fae-like. I don't know. He looks like a fantasy character. As if noticing my spaced-out look, the stranger absent-mindedly scratches at his jaw while he waits for me to snap out of my thoughts. In fact, I had been so distracted that I hadn't even realized that I had been muttering quietly to myself. Hey, I knew you preferred softer-looking clothing. I mean, the right choice with this outfit. Oh, I made the right choice with this outfit. Sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you. I was just looking for, His voice pulls me back to the present. I hastily try to make sense of what was spilling from his cherry-tinted lips. Watching him struggle with his words would have made anyone feel bad, so I offer him a reassuring smile in return and an encouraging nod of my head. At that, he takes a steady inhale of air before trying again. I need some help. I'm looking for a specific book, you see, but... And now he's playing with the ends of his sleeves. I felt the sudden urge to reach out and stop him, but I find the action annoying. Did I find the action annoying, endearing, relatable? Who knows? Instead, I held back and waited for him to find the words to speak. Do not bother with someone who fidgets. As someone who fidgets a lot, do not do it. It makes me mad. Don't do it. I would get along with this guy. I know I would. We both like to read. We both like comfy clothes. We're both little fidgety, nervous little guys. Yeah. I'm projecting myself onto him now for the rest of this playthrough. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. But wow, even his mannerisms were eerily similar to Haruko's. The endearing awkwardness and sleeve tugging gave me a sense of deja vu, and it honestly felt like he walked straight out of the anime and into this very library. Man, Moth is gonna freak when I tell them about this later. The stranger in front of me takes in another shaky inhale before he tries to speak once more, this time with a lot more confidence in his tone and a fire in his eye. Do you have any books on native flora? The best I've found are on generic wildlife, but nothing about Corlin base plants. Or maybe I'm just in the wrong aisle. He was looking for a book about the native flora. Perhaps I should introduce him to Violet. Maybe. Chuckling to myself at the thought, I stepped closer to the tall man and began scanning the contents of the shelf beside him. Oh, we're getting closer. Okay. He almost seems to flinch at the sudden closeness between us, and showed no sign of moving away. In fact, he seemed to almost lean closer and incline his head toward mine. And I had not been too preoccupied with finding that book. I would have noticed how much his breath hitches on his throat as my scent floods his senses. Whoa. No, you're definitely in the right aisle. Those kinds of books are just more hidden, I guess. He is very... he's very nervous. Wow. Multiple beads of sweat. And does he have piercings on his lower lip, or is that like dots, or what? What is this? What are those called? Like snake bites or something? Is that what that's called? I'm not sure. Is that what he's got? I step past him with this time and make my way over to the lower part of the shelves. Absent-mindedly, I run a finger against the spines of each book until I come into contact with one book in particular. Then, bending over slightly, I pulled the book from the shelf and give the cover a once-over before offering it to the man behind me. Is that what you're looking for? Oh. You got upset or something. Too preoccupied with the misplaced book on the shelf, who brings cookbooks to a nature aisle, I barely notice how his blue eyes trail across my form before landing on the book held out in the outstretched hand. Was it just me, or did he have a certain glint in his eyes? Was this book really that interesting? Or perhaps this tall stranger was just really into nature? I've never... Well, actually, I don't know. I'm kind of oblivious to that type of stuff. I was about to say, I never have anyone looking at me like that, but I don't know. I'm kind of dense. Well, not that it mattered, because he was already taking a tentative step forward and revealing more of his hands from the depths of his long sleeves. With shaky fingers, I watch as the stranger reaches out and takes it from my grasp. He flips through a few pages and to take in its contents, before finally settling on the book with an affirmative nod. Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. I'm glad. You're like an angel sent down from heaven or something. You're so helpful. Kind, too. Stop. I know. Kinda perfect, but I try to stay humble, you know. What? What? Oh, did I say that out loud? I didn't mean to. That must have been so weird. I'm so sorry. Aw, he's just a cute little nervous little guy. Don't be nervous. I'm not gonna bite. He looks as though he was about to cry now, so I hastily threw up my hands in a comforting manner and shot him a reassuring smile. Hey, it's fine. No need to freak out. I wasn't expecting someone to say that about me is all. Really? Well, I think it's true for what it's worth. You really are like an angel. Thanks? Figuring that was my cue to leave before things got awkward, I gave him one last friendly smile and suddenly glanced back towards the front desk. But the eccentric man showed no signs of moving. Instead, he just looked at me down at me expectantly. Did he want to continue this conversation? It seemed unlikely as he didn't say anything. He's clearly shy, bruh. Like, oh my god. Sometimes you just gotta take initiative, okay? These shy people out here, they have a hard time making conversation. They might just want to talk for a minute. Doesn't mean they're just dismissing you. Jeez. He simply stared at me. Awkwardly, I clear my throat for what had to be the millionth time today and gesture vaguely to the reception desk behind me. Well, if you don't need any more help, I should. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh my god, I can't. He's like a little doll or something, is what he reminds me of. The way he's dressed and the way his eyes are. He's like a little doll character. This is just getting weird now. Should I even attempt to continue this conversation or just leave? I mean, it would seem rude to you stop talking mid-sentence. Like, finish your sentence if you're gonna act like... Maybe he's waiting for you to finish what you were saying. Don't worry, I got your back. I mean, it would seem rude to just walk away abruptly, especially considering how he's apparently a regular patron of the library I worked at, but he wasn't making much of an effort either, so what should I do? Keep talking to him, stare back at him, politely excuse yourself and leave, lie and end the conversation. I'm gonna keep talking to him. So, do you come here often? Seriously, Booper, that was the best you could come up with? Damn it. Now he probably thinks I'm the weird one. Haha, yes, actually, I like visiting whenever I have some free time. Although I usually end up coming here just to... Although I usually end up coming here just to hide away in the corner somewhere and look at your book collection. Hahaha. Okay, maybe I should have just lied. You have a lot of interesting books here. Lots and lots of books. Yeah, I mean, it is a library after all. But sure, whatever you say, mister. Actually, now that I think about it, you haven't told me your name yet. Oh, I guess you're right. You can call me... What? What? Did he just, like, distort a space-time continuum or something? What just happened? What? It was like he said something, but his voice was delayed. What was even his voice? Was that even his voice? Was he speaking English? It almost felt like something that came out of a dream. How did you do that? Do what? Anyway, you can just call me Ren if you'd like. Is it alright if I call you Booper? Although, Angel does suit you just as well, in my personal opinion at least. Haha. Yeah, you can call me by my name, sure. Seriously, what just happened? Was I imagining things? Was he really flirting with me just now? Are you okay? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm okay, it's just like... You're apparently some sort of Lovecraftian creature that has, like, the ability to rewrite reality or something. I don't know. Someone speaks your name and reality just ends, I guess. I don't know. But, how do you know my name? I don't remember telling you. Silly, it's on your name tag. As if to prove a point, Ren reaches out to gently flick the name tag that I somehow forgot that I had put on this morning. Aw, silly you, rookie mistake. You're not that famous. Oh. Booper is a cute name, though. Thank you. I kind of picked it myself. Kind of made it myself, you know. And it is really, really, really fun to say, especially over and over again. I know, right? That's kind of why I picked it. Yep. Yep. Right. Anyway. Say, are you busy later? I'd love to thank you for helping me find this book. Seriously, what was up with this guy? One minute he's shy, the next he's bold. It's almost like he was putting up several fronts to see which one I responded to. But it's almost like when you make an attempt to talk to someone, they want to talk to you back. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, if you go up to someone and you start talking to them, they might be a little standoffish, but if you keep talking to them, they might keep talking to you. Huh? Think? Yeah. Okay. Actually, I'll be busy this afternoon. I need to buy a new locker for my apartment. A new lock? Oh, lock, not locker. That doesn't sound good. Can I ask why? I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell him. I mean, what was he gonna do? Personally show up at my doorstep and test the new lock himself? Apparently someone broke into my apartment last night and I didn't notice. I don't think they stole anything, but still, it's creepy. I figured it's better to be safe than sorry, you know? Yeah, but it sounds like instead of a lock, you just need to jump the scumbag when they least expect it and beat him up and teach them a lesson. You know what? You're right. I like that a lot better. Stay up all night if you have to. Really get the edge on them. Yeah, like sit back in your recliner, turn the lights out. If you have one of those dim lights, like dim it, but just slightly. Just sit in your chair, facing the door with a metal baseball bat, just rocking back and forth, and just wait. Yeah, that'll get them. I couldn't help but let out a genuine chuckle at his suggestion. If I had to choose, then this would have to be the side of him that I prefer. He seemed at ease, and his words weren't as forced or awkward. My character does not know how to talk to a shy person. Good lord. Yeah, and who's gonna be the one to beat the guy up at 3 a.m.? Because last I checked, I'm not really the type to go around throwing punches at people I don't know. And definitely not before the sun is up and shining. I could do it for you. But, I mean, we don't even know each other that well, and that's fine. I could tell you all about myself on the walk there. My whole life story and everything. Where I was born, the school I went to, how many cute librarians I've met. Which happens to be one so far. Oh my gosh. Oh, just let him come over. Just let him come over. Come on. Before I could even comment on his sudden confidence, Ren seems to pick up on my discomfort at his choice of words. If it even was discomfort that I was feeling, and hastily backtracks. I mean, I didn't feel uncomfortable. Hey, or not. I was just messing around. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. There it was again, the subtle shift in his personality. There's not a shift in a personality, bro! Oh my god! Not every little attitude change, every micro little attitude change is a fucking personality shift. Have you ever talked to a human being? Oh my god, what the... I'm playing as an idiot. Jeez. But now that he mentioned it, would it really hurt to invite him to my place for the night? I don't think so. He definitely looked like he could handle himself in a fight, his contrasting outfit aside, so maybe it wasn't so bad of an idea. I'm just gonna say, if there's anyone out there that I want protecting me, it's someone who's obsessed with me. Someone so obsessed with me that they will fight to the death to protect me. That's the type of person I would invite to my house and have watch me and protect me while I sleep. So yeah. He definitely looked like he could handle himself in a fight, his contrasting outfit aside, so maybe it wasn't so bad of an idea. Oh yeah, I'm not even hesitating. Come on over. Actually, you know what? Would you mind coming over and staying the night? I'd feel a bit safer knowing someone else was around. Oh, you actually want me to come over? I mean, yeah. Sure. Definitely. He seems a bit too eager for this. That's the type you want. Why would you invite someone over that's just kind of like, well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if I want to protect you. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know, you want someone that's like, yeah, I'll show up. I'll fight for you. If it's not too much trouble, like, where is he, Booper? Ah! Oh, there you are. Oh, he's mad. She just interrupted our conversation. I'd be mad. I'm mad too. High key. What do you want? Someone at the front desk is looking for you. And oh, sorry, you busy right now? I can. Impeccable timing as always, Eleanor. No, it's fine. I think everything is already handled here, right? I give the two of them a soft smile before making my way towards the reception desk. But as I pass by Eleanor, I gently clasp my hand on her shoulder and shoot her a playful look of my own. If you need more help, I'm sure Eleanor here can assist you. She loves helping others, right? As I turn to leave, I barely miss the way Ren's eyes zone in on my hand resting on Eleanor's shoulder. Oh, he didn't like that. He did not like that. He was mad. Hours seemed to pass by in a blur, and soon enough I found myself resting up in an employee's lounge. My mind drift back to the guy from earlier, and I couldn't help but wonder what happened to him afterwards. So, wait, where am I now? Is he not coming back to my house? Where am I at? Did he rent out the book I offered? What about my recommended novel of the week? Ren surely was strange to say the least, and I had to admit that he did seem kind of cute with his oversized cardigan and timid demeanor. Yeah, and his ability to like rewrite the fabric of reality when people say his name, yeah, that was really cool. He still gave off an off-putting vibe though, especially with his ever-changing personality, and if I had to be completely honest, that shy and timid persona that he displayed felt rather forced to me. No, no, no. Would you say that about Cthulhu? Probably not. It was almost as if he saw it on TV or something and wanted to try it out himself. And I just happened to be the one of his first victims. But who was I to call him out for it? This was his business. If he wanted to act all shy and demure. Who are you? Is that Jesus? Conan. Booper? Everything alright? It's not often I find you here at this time. Where am I? I still don't even know. Is this like the employee lounge or something? Conan, my boss, startles me as he suddenly appears in the entranceway. Everyone saw him as some kind of blessing to the institution, because the moment he showed up, all forms of trouble seemed to disappear overnight. Those low-life teens started causing chaos elsewhere, and the rumored gangs became few and far between. At first I thought he might have been linked to these criminals because of his intimidating glaze and facial scars, but then I got to know him better and found out that he had a massive soft spot for those dear to him. Though, much like Eleanor, Conan felt more like a father figure with how much he fretted over his staff and well-being. I mean, he literally installed a new air conditioner and water dispenser last week because one of his employees fainted due to heat stroke. Well, that doesn't sound like him caring. That just sounds like he's trying to protect himself from getting his ass sued. Personally. Like, why was it hot enough to cause a heat stroke? That's dumb. It wasn't anything too major, but it was nice to know that our boss was considerate enough for the people he hired. I doubt I could say the same about my old job in the city. Conan was also nice to chat to whenever I went on my breaks, and would always encourage me to take as much time as I needed before I returned to my desk. But after realizing that I had, once again, been spacing out, I pulled myself away from my thoughts and turned to offer my boss an acknowledging smile. Yeah, I'm fine, just taking a short break. I'll be back out there soon. Take as long as you need, don't overwork yourself. I work at a library. Like, how hard could I possibly work? He seems hesitant to leave, if the way he was shifting from one foot to the other was any indication. He shoots me a concerned look before opening his mouth, only to close it once more in contemplation. Have you seen Eleanor? I asked her to see me regarding the unsorted novels in the storeroom, and yet she hasn't showed up. Yeah, I just saw her. Eleanor, last I saw her, she was talking to one of our patrons in aisle 8. Maybe she's still there. I'll have to check again then. Thank you. And with that, he's disappeared just as quietly as he came. Did she get teleported into the back rooms? By redacted? But that was odd. It wasn't like Eleanor was going missing. Was she still occupied with Ren? It had been a while, so I figured she would have finished helping him and left by now. Oh well, I'm sure she'll turn up sooner than later. Ren didn't seem like a talkative person anyway. Geez, why did my thoughts keep returning to that eccentric man? He's just got that way. He's got that thing about him. Right? He looks just like your favorite fictional character. He's slightly obsessed with you. He wants to protect you. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you think about him? He made a better impression than I did. I'll say it. I'll just say it. Deciding that it wasn't going to waste my time thinking about any more pink-haired guys, my beloved Haruko aside, I get up from the lounge and mender my way back towards the front desk again. But once I arrive, I immediately noticed that my chatty coworker was still nowhere to be found. It was just like my boss had said. Eleanor wasn't anywhere to be seen, and it wasn't like her to leave the reception desk unattended for too long. Maybe she managed to knock over a pile of books again and was busy cleaning it up. It certainly wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary for her. Yeah, she looks like the clumsy type. Well, whatever, I'm sure she'll turn up again soon. The impact from me plopping down into my office chair causes some of the papers around me to rustle, and a bright pink stocky note floating around captures my attention. Assuming it was left here by Eleanor, I peel the folded note off my computer screen and read it. Angel. Unfolding it, it reads the following. My name's not Angel, I changed that. Why does it say Angel? My name's Booper, I changed my name. That's a typo. Unless she's calling me Angel like how Ren was calling me Angel. I'll wait for you after work, but if you change your mind about our deal, just keep walking. I'll take the hint, don't worry. Oh! So he left it. So he was the one calling me Angel. The stuttering guy from aisle 8. Heart. You plus me equals a heart forever. A heart forever. The stuttering guy from aisle 8. I couldn't help but crack a smile at the name Ren chose for himself. And before I could allow Eleanor to change to manifest behind me and to tease me to Kingdom Come, I pocket the note and go back to sorting through the stack of returned books left on the desk. True to his word, I catch a glimpse of Ren patiently waiting for me on one of the benches as I pack up for the day and leave the library. From afar, he looks like an oversized puppy waiting for his owner to return from work. I know, right? He's so puppy-like. Oh my god. And admittedly, I find it rather cute, especially with how his figurative tail starts to wag upon my arrival. Ren seems all too happy to see me, but before I can even call him out on it, he offers me a bottle of water that I assumed he brought from one of the convenience stores down the street. Aw, he was just so excited to see me. Look at that. Look at that smile. You sure worked hard today. Now I can finally rest, huh? He's looking down at me again with a glimmer of expectancy in his eyes, so I hesitantly take the bottled water from his grasp and give him an affirmative nod to my head. Thanks. No problem. Did you want to head off now, or do you want to rest for a bit? I mean, you were standing a lot today. He seems almost lost in his thoughts now, and I wonder if he knew what I'd been doing all day. After all, I figured he would have left and he found that book, but maybe he stayed a bit longer to read. Oh no, I'm fine, but do you think we could take a quick detour on the way? I still need to... Oh, holy, who are you? Jay? Leon. Jay and Leon. Oh, he's so mad. Are they about to go missing too? Is he gonna snap them out of existence like Thanos too? Is that what's about to happen? Because they interrupted our conversation? Heyo! I could recognize those boisterous voices anywhere. The first one belonged to Jae-hyun, or simply just Jay, a guy I had met at university. He sat next to me during the first few days of orientation, and even offered to lend me his phone charger when my battery started to run out. He's a fun guy to be around, though his extroverted and energetic personality was often hard to keep up with. But Leon, the other guy awkwardly hanging off of Jay's arm, was a different story. We'd practically known each other since we were babies, but he moved away from Corlin Bay when we were still in elementary school. I wasn't sure when he moved back to the Bay, but it was great knowing I'd be able to see him again. I just wished I could find the time to hang out with him just like we used to, but I was always busy with work and he was always busy playing volleyball and taking care of his sick mother in the hospital. I see. Before I knew it, I was pulling out of my thoughts by Jay's bubbly laughter. Hey, still with us? Hey, Booper, finally finished with work. This guy in the middle just looks like he's hella annoying. I can just tell. Hey, Booper, finally finished with work? Oh, and who's this? This is Ren. We actually met at work today. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to tell Leon, the human personification of overprotective, that I had just met the man today. What he would think of if he found out I was bringing home a complete stranger. He usually rents out my recommended books at the library. Anyway, Leon, Jay, this is Ren. This is Leon and Jay. Unfortunately, these guys are my friends. It's truly unfortunate to know a handsome bloke such as myself. Leon dramatically clutches a spot above his heart, and he leans forward into Jay's shoulders. I can hear, like, cars driving by in my headset. Oh, that's crazy. So you're Ren, are you new here? I like to think I know everyone here in the Bay, but it seems to have proven me wrong. Whoa. Yeah, I recently moved here a couple months ago. Oh, same as Booper? I'm pretty sure he moved back here like, what, 2 months ago, right? Leon looks at me for confirmation, and I meekly nod my head. Strange how I've only been back here for 2 months, and yet I find enough time to catch up with all my friends. Oh, what a coincidence. Anyway, talking about moving is bored. Do you want to come hang with us? I hardly noticed the way Ren gets shoved to the side by Jay, intentional or not. Nor could I make out the scowl on his face as soon as the excitable man leans a little too close into my personal bubble. We were just about to head over to the Club Shoreline. Do you want to come? I'm sure Leon wouldn't mind paying for you as well. Oi, is this guy British or something? He said bloke, he said oi. Anyways. Oi, I don't mind paying for him, but who said anything about paying for you? I did, just now. Thanks, Leon, you're the best. I don't miss the way Leon rolls his eyes at Jay's antics before settling his gaze on me once more. Do you want to tag along? I really don't mind paying if you do. Sorry guys, I've actually already made plans. And do these plans have anything to do with this lanky fellow? My name is Ren. Actually, yeah, I promised I'd hang out with him today. Oh, he can come clubbing with us too, the more the merrier. I'd rather not. Sorry, maybe another time. I'm kind of drained from work anyway, so... Hey, no worries, Darl. Just make sure you take it easy when you come back home, yeah? He shoots me a considerate smile before throwing an arm over Jay's shoulder. Well, then, if you excuse us, I gotta find a way to get this knucklehead to cover his own entry fee. We can all catch up another time, okay? And if you need help with anything, just give me a ring, yeah? I'll watch the phone like a hawk tonight. What a cool guy, honestly. It was nice catching up with you again, Darl. Why does he keep calling me Darl? And nice meeting you too, Ron. Oh, shoot. As they leave, I notice the way Leon looks Ren up and down, almost as if he was sizing him up. But Jay, like always, ignores the mood and thumps Leon in the back to encourage him to walk faster. I watch as they both throw a carefree wave over their shoulders as they both head off in the direction of the nightclub a few blocks down their street. So, that wasn't awkward at all. I turn to look at Ren, but his eyes seem to be fixated on the two retreating figures. He doesn't seem to snap out of it, so I gently call out his name again. Oh, sorry, do you wanna head back home now? He's so excited to come to my house. He's so excited. In the end, we made a quick detour to the local locksmith before heading back to my apartment. So this is my place. You'll have to excuse the mess. I wasn't expecting to have anyone over. Hey, don't worry about it. I know you're not a messy person. And you know that how? I mean, from what I can tell, you don't seem like the type. Yeah, well, I hope you can still keep that image of me after you see the state of my place. Okay, so... I'm getting the impression he knows something about me. His soft laughter echoes down the hallway and almost drowns out the sound of my neighbor opening her door. Oh no, he's got that face again. She's cooked. She's so cooked. Oh. Violet almost seems embarrassed as she jumps behind the door, clearly not expecting someone to be around at this time. But she brushes it off with a soft smile and steps outside. Hello again, Booper. We seem to be bumping into each other a lot today, huh? Oh, who's this? How do I explain to my neighbor that Ren wasn't some guy I had just met at work today? I'm certain she'd chew me out for bringing home a complete stranger, but still. He didn't exactly seem like the type to murder me in my sleep. In fact, he seemed more like the type of guy to ask me to return his order because he asked for no pickles or something. Oh my god, he's so mean! Oh my god. This is... I'm Ren. He's not happy. Immediately, his large frame blocks my view as he steps in front of my neighbor and me, almost as if he wanted to put as much distance between us as possible. One of his hands shoots out from inside his pocket, and he gruffly offers it to Violet for her to shake. Concerned about his abrupt actions, I sidestep him and look up to gauge his expression. I'm a friend of Booper's. I see. I haven't seen you around before, though. Are you new to the area? Relax, Vi. He's not a serial killer or anything. At least, I sure hope he wasn't. And why did I feel a sudden urge to defend him? It wasn't even like I could confidently say that he was some holy being that flew down from heaven or something. Maybe he was the one who needed to be called Angel instead. Oh well, it didn't really matter. Really? Ren actually offered to stay at my place for the night in case that creep decided to come back. Oh, well, I mean, he certainly has the height for it. Haha, I get that a lot. But don't worry, he is safe in my hands. Well, alright then, a friend of Booper is a friend of mine. But I have my eye on you, Mr. Totally Not a Serial Killer. She whispers the next part to Ren under her breath, but clearly had the intention of letting me hear it as well. Just remember that I know what you look like now. So don't complain if you see your face plastered all over milk cartons soon enough. Well, alrighty then. Enjoy your night, and no funny business, you two. I'm off to my walk now. Toodles! Ignore her, please. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, oops. Oh, gosh dang it. I skipped it. Okay, but I gotta ask. Was she holding a potted plant on a walk? Yes, she was. Dropping my keys into the bowl, I shrug out my coat and drape it over one of my chairs near the entrance. Okay. Well, make yourself at home. Turning to Ren, I watch as he awkwardly shuffles about in the hallway, almost uncertain if he should come inside or not. He moves to take off his shoes, and I watch in awe as he neatly stacks them next to the umbrella rack. Oh, are you the type to leave your shoes on at home? Sorry, Al. No, you're fine. He really was adorable, but now that he was here, I wasn't quite sure of what to do next. Usually I'd pop a TV show or some anime while I chow down on some takeaway food, or even just talk with Moth until some unreasonable hour in the morning. But now that I had company, I wasn't quite sure what to do. I didn't even know what Ren liked to do in his free time. Turning to face the pink-haired man once more, I almost jumped back in fright. Clearly I wasn't expecting him to get so close to me while I was lost in thought. I could almost feel the heat radiating from his large frame, and feel the small puffs of air leave his nostrils as he shyly leaned down to look at me. Oh, so... Breathe, Booper, breathe. Was there anything you wanted to do, or... Because I usually just... Damn it, it was so hard to think straight when he was standing so close to me and wafting his stupidly strong scent of mint and fresh linen in my direction. Why was I even so attentive to the way Ren smelled? Wow, I'm beginning to sound like a creep. Nah, I don't really have anything I need to do. You can just go about your normal routine if you want, and I'll try not to get in your way. Or you can just put me in a corner somewhere and pretend I'm not there. Whatever works for you. No offense, but you take up much more room than you think, so I doubt that would work. Ha, touche. Once again, I found myself being drawn in by his soft laughter, and I couldn't help but chuckle along with him. Was it always this easy to talk to him, or was it like we were childhood friends reminiscing about old times or something? Except the only one making it awkward now was me. Glancing back at Ren, I noticed how he's still looking at me with those expectant eyes of his, as he looms over me in the entryway. He obviously didn't want to do something I'd be uncomfortable with, and he couldn't really suggest anything since it wasn't his home. So I guess the choice was up to me after all. Let's play like Mario Kart or something. He looks like the type that would love to play Mario Kart. Watch some television, make a late night snack, suggest getting ready for bed, ask him to leave. We can watch TV, sure. Well then, I usually just watch TV when I get ready for bed. Do you want to watch something or pass some time? Sounds great to me. Once we were both seated and comfortable on the couch, I picked up the remote and decided on something to watch. There wasn't much on at this time besides some B-list horror flick, and to my surprise, I found out that Ren actually liked those kinds of movies. Or at least he seemed to enjoy it with the way he was hunched over in his seat, gaze intently staring at the screen as a hunt sequence begins. But I suppose... What is that sound? Am I hearing my own heartbeat? That music changed quickly. But I suppose I could understand the intrigue, since once I glanced back at the television, I found myself completely enraptured by the suspense and overall chilling atmosphere of it all. The killer was chasing down his victim now, and I watched with bated breath as he stalks his way toward the door, cutting off the glow of light from underneath the door frame. Almost smugly, like he knew exactly where his victim was hiding. The masked killer knocks on the door before letting himself in. He walks with heavy footsteps toward the edge of the bed before ever so slowly bending down, lifting the quilt up, raising his axe, and... Oh, fuck. Ren, holy shit, bro. What? Oh my god. That moment when your scream is scarier than the jump scare. For god damn. Ah! Ah! It wasn't the jump scare that got me, but rather Ren's abrupt yelp. Yeah, exactly. Clenching my shirt where the rapid heartbeat thumped against my chest, I spare a glance at the lanky man with fleeting anger in my eyes. Sorry, I really didn't think a cheap jump scare like that would get me. And here I thought you enjoyed watching these kinds of films. I do, I guess I wasn't paying much attention at the time. I see. I didn't, in fact, see. We can change the movie if you like. You don't have to watch it because of me. I know you prefer watching anime anyway. Nah, I don't... Wait, how... Did I tell him that? Nah, I don't mind watching some scary movie if you... Huh? How do you know I like watching anime? The side of me wasn't something I'd go around telling strangers, and I certainly remember if I told Ren. Oh, I saw one of your posters on your wall when you came in. Attack on Giants or something, I think. Oh, right. I forgot that hung up. He's really good at bullshitting. He's really good. He is a master bullshitter, for sure. Oh, right. I forgot I'd hung that up when I first moved it into my apartments, but I'm surprised that he noticed it from all the way in the lounge room. But shouldn't it be dark by now in that hallway? It's not like there were any windows to let in the moonlight, and I hadn't turned the light on yet. I actually like that anime too. I've recently started watching it because, well, I thought it looked interesting. He watches Attack on Giant? Well, now that I thought about it, it made a lot of sense. He definitely gave off Haruko vibes. And his oddly specific hairstyle and timid personality were proof of that. Then again, it really might have been a coincidence after all, but there was no harm in asking, right? Is that why you styled your hair like that? Because it honestly reminds me of one of the characters from it. He's one of my favorite characters, actually. Do you know him? Haruko? He's the sorcerer who... Come on, Booper, tone it down. This wasn't Moth you were gushing to. No one needed to see this cringy side of you, although looking at Ren, he did seem to be interested in what I had to say. But then again, he was probably just being nice. Maybe it is just a trending haircut or something, sorry. Haha, I like Haruko too. He's very timid and sweet, isn't he? I guess that's why he's fan favorite, huh? Yeah. Do you normally go for guys like him? There's that switch in personality again. Was he always like this? I was beginning to think that it was more than just an act he was putting on. He's your type, right? Actually, I get a weird sense of deja vu from his words, and I find myself thinking back at the time when Moth asked me that very same question. And now that I thought about it, Ren definitely fits the description I gave him. He had Haruko's looks and personality, but also liked to dress in that cozy, soft academia aesthetic that I like. What if Moth is secretly like a shapeshifter and has been gaining all this information about me over time, and then turned into the perfect ideal man for me, and then showed up, and that's why I couldn't hear her name. Or his name. That's why I couldn't hear his name when he said his name earlier. That could be it. But my interests were ever-changing and dependent on my hyperfixations, so I couldn't say for certain what my current type was. As if noticing my far-off stare, Ren breaks the silence by talking once more. Oh, but you asked me about my hair, right? I guess it does have something to do with Haruko, but at the same time, not really. I chose this hairstyle because of other reasons. Is that so? Well, that certainly was ominous. But before I could ask, I watched as Ren subtly tries to mask a yawn by turning his head to the side while covering his mouth. It was endearing how he tried to pass it off as though he was simply looking around the room, but I knew better. Tired? I can go get your bed set up now if you like. Just give me a second to pull out the air mattress. It's fine, I don't want to be bothered. I can just sleep on the floor or something. I really don't mind, honest. Nah, you don't gotta sleep on the floor. Right? I mean, you could probably just sprawl out on the couch, but you're kind of tall. Looks like yeah, this is a 3-cushion couch. Your feet would probably hang over the ledge, but I think you'd be fine. But I have timber flooring. Seriously, don't worry about it. I'll just be 2 seconds. I get up from my spot on the couch and make a beeline for the closest closet before he can respond. And yet, I barely got 3 meters away before I could hear the heavy, telltale footsteps of Ren following close behind me once more, almost like a lost puppy. It was honestly kind of cute. Shaking my head to dismiss those thoughts, I pull out my trusty air mattress from the closet and begin setting it up from the lounge room. That is, until I found out that I had a massive gaping hole on the side. Oh, shoot. Those damn rats, I swear. If I had a chance to move apartments, I'd take it in a heartbeat. But until then, I continue to send complaint after complaint to that good-for-nothing landlord. I'm living with rats and the landlord's not doing anything. I'd be suing him. Really, I don't mind sleeping on the floor. And like I said, I have uncomfortable timber flooring. Unless... you could share my bed. You could sleep on my couch. My hallway was carpet. Maybe if I stack some blankets on the floor. You see, any normal person would say to sleep on the couch. Maybe the stacking the blankets on the floor, like make a pallet. The hallway has a carpet. That's just, you're just being an ass at that point. This one right here is interesting. You know what? This guy seems like the type of guy to match my freak. You know? I think he could match my freak. He could share bed with me. Wow, did I really just suggest that? And where did I suddenly get so much confidence from? At that, I can feel my entire face flush, and I could barely spare a glance at Ren to notice that he was sporting a similar demeanor. Sorry, I don't know why. No, I don't mind. It's just that. Is that really okay with you? I don't want to make you uncomfortable by invading your personal space, and I really don't mind sleeping on the floor. No, it's fine. I'm the one who asked you to do this favor in the first place, so I owe you. Wow, so he actually is just getting in my bed. Let's hope I don't die tonight. Hey, actually, you know what they say? You know what they say? They say, like, keep your bodyguards in your bed. Because you never know when you're going to need them at close hand. That's a saying that people say. Yeah. So maybe yeah. After showing Ren to the bathroom to freshen up and change into my own who spells pajamas like that? Pajamas in the laundry room, I met him in the middle, and we both made our way to my bedroom. I didn't bother flicking on the light, knowing fully well that I'd be busy ignoring his presence next to mine by pretending to be asleep. So instead, I awkwardly lead him in before turning to face him in the darkness. You can just pick whichever side you prefer. You first. Oh, but maybe I should be the one closest to the door just in case. See, he's using his big brain. His intense trigonometry brain. He's calculating, yeah. I knew I picked the right guy. He really didn't need to be so considerate, but nevertheless, I took my side of the left and slowly slipped underneath the sheets. It must have looked forced, but I awkwardly pat the empty space next to me and shoot Ren a crooked smile. He slowly makes his way over and joins me underneath the covers. And before he could even say anything, I slammed down a pillow between us. Thump! Just in case I roll over or something, I'm known to be a cuddler in my sleep. Oh, haha, that's fine. I'm the same, I think. You think? I mean, no one's told me yet, but I've woken up to my limbs dangling around my pillow more times than I can count. I see. Yeah. Great, now it's awkward again. But being this close to Ren, I could smell his scent once more. It almost felt comforting. I had to fight the urge to roll over onto my side and face him, or rather the pillow once more. The bed dips as Ren moves around to get uncomfortable, and I find myself wondering what he might be looking at right now. Was it my ceiling, the pillows between us, or was he laying on his side and facing the wardrobe? Why was I so concerned in the first place? Sure, I suppose I did find him rather interesting, but that didn't really explain why I wanted to look at his face one more time. Did I want to get closer to him? Or was I just curious about what that stranger was currently doing in my bed? He's using his primordial being powers to mind control you, to get into your life. That's what I'm gonna say. It's not that he's cute or anything. It's no. What? No. Nah. Nah, it's mind control. Call out to him, what? But being this close to Ren, I could smell his scent once more and felt almost comforting. I had to fight the urge to... Why was I so Wait, what? The bed dips as Ren moves around to get comfortable, and I find myself wondering what he might be looking at right now. Was it my ceiling, the pillow between us, or was he lying on his side and facing the wardrobe? Did I want to get closer to him, or was I just curious about what that stranger was... Okay, I get what's going on. I see what's going on. You know? And I say, give the people what they want. Give the people what they came for. I'm gonna call out to... Or should I move the pillow or call out to him? Which one's freakier? Moving the pillow? I should move the pillow, maybe? Let's move the pillow. Before I can stop myself, my hand reaches out to move the pillow from between us. I was immediately met with soft blue eyes, which I could see widen in surprise even if the darkness of the room. Hi. Hey. Talk about awkward. Without realizing it, I discarded the pillow somewhere behind me as I continued to stare deep into Ren's eyes. There seemed to be some unspoken tension between us, and I had to fight the urge to act upon it. What exactly was I feeling, and why did I want to find out? I don't think... I mean, if you think about it, we've been really... We did been having that tension, right? He was already calling me cute 20 times before anything. I invited him into my bed. We're in bed together at this point. Like, is this really that weird? I feel like we broke the boundary of weird long time ago. We broke the weird boundary back at the library. Okay? So, and I'm not about to play this little put my toe in the water and see what it is, and then I get a bad ending. I've played these types of games before. I'm gonna backtrack or something, and I'm not gonna get a good ending. That's how it's gonna go. Lean over and kiss him. Before I could think, I found myself leaning over and drawing my face closer to his. Ren seems to be on the same wavelength as me, as I feel his warm breath fan against my cheeks. As I feel his warm breath fan against my cheeks as his own face draws near to close the distance. One of my hands shoots out to rest against his chest, and before I could stop myself, I leaned in the rest of the way. Almost immediately, I was met with a pair of soft lips and the taste of cherry on my mouth. My eyelids fluttered shut at the sensation, and let Ren's overwhelming presence engulf my entire being. The smell of fresh mint, masculine deodorant, and something that was so wholly Ren flooded my senses, and I felt myself becoming intoxicated by it all. It was like two pieces of a puzzle slotting together with how perfectly our lips seemed to meld with each other, and I couldn't pull myself away. Is this where the freaky stuff comes in, like when you buy the DLC? Is that what this is right now? Is that why it's blank? One of his hands rises up to cut my cheek, and I find myself keening softly as Ren tilts his head to deepen the kiss. He takes my bottom lip into his own and gently bites down before his tongue joins in, curiously prodding against my lips as if to test the waters. This is intense writing. This is some insane writing right now. When I met him halfway with my own, he seems to have finally found the reassurance he needed before deepening the kiss even more. His other hand rests on my waist before gently pulling me closer, clearly not wanting any distance between us. So Ren wanted this just as much as I did. I could feel just how eager he was as he kissed me, and more desperation and fervor than anything I'd ever experienced in my life. But we could only go for so long before one of us needed air, and that someone happened to be me. Cap. I got strong lungs. I would win a kissing contest. Trust me. I definitely would. You're not beating me in a kissing contest. At least when in terms of lung capacity. When I pull away, Ren practically whines at the loss of contact, and I watch with slight amusement as his lips unconsciously follow to seek out mine once more before his eyes flutter open. A beat passes as we just stare at each other, taking in the moment and to process what had just occurred. His hands are still on me, and it was the only thing that I noticed when I was tracing faint stars on my cheek with his thumb. Did that really just happen? His voice is soft, so soft that I would barely make out what he was saying. He's staring at me with so much overwhelming adoration in his eyes that I couldn't help but look away. And that was when I saw just how much of that kiss affected him. As if noticing how red his cheeks had gotten, Ren lets out an awkward sound and timidly turns his face away from mine. Sorry, Booper, it's just that kissing you felt really nice. I didn't want to stop. Not that I would have kept going if you told me to stop. I just, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'd really like to kiss you again if you want to. Taken aback by his sudden boldness, I had to allow myself a moment to collect my thoughts. Wow, so you give a mouse a cookie, he'll ask for a glass of milk. Sorry, what was that? Maybe we should go back to bed now. Huh. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and repeat yourself? Speak with your chest. Maybe you'll get what you want, maybe you won't. We'll see. But you gotta ask for it. Oh, nothing. Forget I said anything. Sorry, you probably want to sleep now, right? I'll let you do that. Good night, Booper. Giving him a weak reply. Could he even hear me? I awkwardly turn over onto my side and settle back into bed. As Ren does the same, I feel the mattress shift once more, and a heavy silence lingers in the air. Maybe he fell asleep already, deciding to push my luck and break the silence once more. I whisper to Ren one final time. Good night, Ren. Good night, Booper. Sweet dreams. I'll stay up a bit longer just in case anything happens. So don't worry about a thing, and just get some sleep, okay? No one's gonna break it on my watch. I'll see you in the morning. The fleeting touch of his hand still lingers on my cheek as I find myself drifting off into a blissful sleep. Oh, end of day 1. The next day will soon begin. Would you like to save your progress? Well, that has been the first day of 14... What is the game called again? 14 days with you. So there's 13 more days to look forward to. Yeah, that day went really well. I'd say so. Well, what will happen on day 2, you may wonder? Well, you're gonna have to find out next time.